I started sports as a very healthy, thing. I wanted to lose weight. And then progressively, you add more and more, and you realize it's actually an addiction. So I was, seeing less people, or at least to see them, I had to do a lot of training. They saw me as a bit crazy. It impacts your social life, your friends, family, and also work. You want to control every aspect of your life, and control can quickly become an obsession.
Exercise inherently, we know, is good for us. So it is hard for us to think about it as an addiction, but it comes under an umbrella term of behavioural addiction. Recreational exercise adds to your life, whereas the addiction takes away from your life. Often people don't come to a clinic saying, I think I've got exercise addiction. They'll often come with a relationship breakdown, anxiety, depression, work problems. And then as you unpick all of that and unpack it, you'll actually find that exercise is the culprit. I mean, it's not extremely common, but I think it's becoming so.
It's all about control. I was controlling food, and then I was controlling exercise. So I think both like sport addiction or anorexia are very similar. It's you controlling everything. Then, when you replace this addiction with the sports addiction, it's like being obsessed about not being able to do as much running as you wanted.
We see exercise addiction in probably 30 to 50% of people with eating disorders. Because one thing we do know is you're more vulnerable to an exercise addiction or any addiction if you started engaging in that habit or behaviour as your primary way of dealing with internal distress.
I think anything can be addictive.
Everything can be. Yeah, it's better to be addicted with something good.
Yeah, definitely.
Than something bad, yeah.
I love it. I used to be a bit of a troublemaker, if you understand what I mean. Changing my life around, this is part of the process, getting in the ring and actually fighting for a cause. It takes my mind off of a lot of stuff.
On the whole, apps and wearables can be very helpful.
But then the other side of the story is that, you suddenly start getting obsessed about it. You compare it to others, and that can lead to more negative feelings towards yourself.
It takes the exercise out of the gym.
I think apps make it too competitive and people don't go out and enjoy what they're doing. It's not just about tracking what you're doing, it's about competing against the next person. And if it's not always a good thing.
You do what you need to do in your life, but you train as well. And don't only think about gym, there's other stuff, there's more to life than gym.
Because, ultimately, there's more to us than our bodies. We're not just our bodies.
Are you on the road to recovery now?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it's all about letting go, not being obsessed with it. It's learning to not control everything. Learning to not be perfect. Or to not want to be perfect, and no one is.